We witnessed the individual in front of us and his partner on a bike failing to stop for a red light. We attempted to pull them over. They did not pull over. They evaded
My
from
legs are
us.
tired. Can
Eventually,
I be
pursuit
uncuffed to
ended
sit
when they
down,
crashed
you
into
think?
another vehicle. Spectre managed to tackle the driver as he was trying
You
to
have a
get back
history
on the
running?
bike, and
Nope.
this individual in front of us also
Yeah,
tried to
you
pick
run
up the bike and get
fine
on it,
detail and
which I
everything,
tased him
with,
off
felony
after he was
contemptible,
running
right?
around. He was
Okay.
not listening after I told him to stop running.
Can I get one of the officers over
Um,
here after you're done to uncuff this man so he can sit down?
I can do that.
Yeah, so we gave him multiple orders to stop running. He didn't stop running. He got back on the bike, and yeah, then
Alright.
tased him
There you
off,
go.
Thank you, officer.
and put him in cuffs. And yeah, now we're here.
Okay.
So he's just getting one count of resisting arrest because he was running while I was telling him to stop running, and one count of receiving stolen property because he did attempt to get back on. He did get on the bike and was attempting to flee.
Oh, was the bike stolen?
Bike was stolen. Yes.
We're supposed to be charging GTA for that then. So, receiving stolen property would be only the case for a plea deal.
My guy did plead guilty, so he got receiving stolen property.
That's fine if it's for a plea deal. Let's see it.
Yeah.
What's your
Okay,
name, sir?
so I guess yeah. So
Steve
And then evading as well,
Dr.
because was he running on the bike or did he never do that?
SGEF.
he never got the chance. He got on the bike, but he never.
Oh, okay.
He
Yeah,
never
just
did
resisting is fine, yeah.
Yes.
So
I
resisting
take
and
care of
GTA.
these
Resisting
birds.
and
Whenever
GTA,
they get
okay.
injured, I take them back to my sanctuary. I feed them. I nurse them back to health. So we have beautiful birds in the city.
All right. Sounds like a reputable job.
Okay, yep. I'm all good with that.
No criminal record. All right.
See.
Yeah, ready to go whenever you are.
Alright, let's go then. Alright, the state is ready, Your Honor. Let's see. Sure. Sorry, I was having a headache there for a bit. The state is ready. I think I might still be having a headache. So,
Might still be what?
having a headache. I was saying that.
Oh, no.
Alright. I'm doing mine now. So, yeah.
All right, good. Let's hear it.
Alright, can you give your narrative testimony?
We were sat at red light.
Sorry, what's your name, officer?
Trooper Dylan Hughes, 899.
All right, Trooper Hughes. Thank you.
Oh, he's being charged with GTA and resisting arrest.
I'm ready for your narrative.
We were parked up, or stopped at a red light when we witnessed Mr. Doctor and his associate speeding through another red light in front of us. We attempted to catch up, to which the vehicle fled. Pursuit ensued, to which the pursuit ended just outside the Vanilla Unicorn, where the bike struck another vehicle, which both occupants of the bike were ejected from the bike. We gave multiple verbal orders for Mr. Doctor and his associate to stop running on foot. Both people attempted to get back on the bike. The driver of the bike, the initial driver of the bike, was tackled off. And when Mr. Doctor got on the bike, I tased him off and placed him in handcuffs. And then brought him down to the cells, to which he requested a lawyer. And yep, here we are.
Okay.
All right.
The bike was reported stolen, and yeah.
All right, and you saw him do all this?
I was in the vehicle. I witnessed him attempt to get back on the bike, to which I tased him off. He was on the back of the bike throughout the whole
Where's the
entirety
other
of
guy?
He's already been sent up to
Oh, well, how
Bolingbroke.
did he plea?
He
He
pleaded
pled
guilty.
guilty.
All right. All right. Is that the end of your testimony?
Yep. Yes,
Other
sir.
trooper,
Yes,
you
Your
got
Honor.
anything extra to add, or is it going to be
let's see.
same thing?
Just a detail.
All right, let's hear it.
When we saw them run the red light, I initiated my emergency lights and sirens. To which then I realized that they were not stopping, so I got behind them and yelled, "Pull over!" To which I did not. But that's just the deal. Everything else would be the
Objection.
same from my side.
All right, what's your objection? Let's hear it.
He did not say pull over. He said, I'm going to crash into you and knock you off. To which
Jesus.
I said, I'd really like you to knock me off this bike. I don't want to be here.
All right. Well, is that the end of your guys' testimony then, Liz?
What was the reason you wanted to? You got back on the bike then. What was your reasoning for that?
I didn't even get back on the bike. I was going to
Are you
pick
hold
it
on?
up
Are you
so it didn't
waiving
get
your
damaged.
Fifth Amendment right to
There and 80A
Sorry,
available.
Yes.
people
Come
screaming?
to RPD to the cells, please.
Let's see.
All right, you're waiving your Fifth Amendment right. All right, continue on then.
Yeah, I didn't want to be there. I was forced to be there. I was trying to set the bike up so it didn't get damaged because the cops just kind of threw it all around.
ADA.
That wasn't very nice of them.
Come to the cells
Under-
RPD, please.
As far as I knew, my friend had just
I'm gonna
purchased
bench
this
them. I
bike.
can help you
I
afterwards.
did not know where he got it from. Was not aware of anything Grand Theft Auto.
Long, we'll see.
No, all right. So you're saying that you were not the one driving?
No, I was a passenger. I asked for a ride down to the scrap metal factory because I needed to make some money to feed my birds. But apparently that was a bad idea, calling him.
All right. Let me ask you a question. When the officers gave you a verbal warning for you to stop running, what did you do?
I asked him to stop. I would have happily gotten off the bike, explained the situation, and just waited it out, you know? But
And when you crashed out, you just immediately got up to put the bike up, is what you're telling me?
no, I was on the ground for a while.
So you just laid there?
I was in a vehicle accident, sir. What else am I supposed to do?
In the
Want to-
officer's testimony, the pursuit ended outside of the VU. You were given verbal orders to stop running, but both people attempted to get back on that bike.
I never ran. Never ran.
So you're telling me you're saying that the officers are lying?
Yeah, I got tased for no reason. I was arrested. They started shoving their hands in my pockets, touching my junk.
His junk, Your Honor.
Oh my God! Did you guys touch his junk?
Well, I'm sure there wasn't
Absolutely
much there
not.
to.
Absolutely
They
not.
touched my junk.
Well, next time you need to be searching down there because people could hold a pistol. So next time you might need to.
All right.
That's what I'm saying.
All right. You got anything to add here, Graves?
Yeah. I think there is a. We got to keep in mind there's a lack of knowledge or intent. You could argue that they were an unwitting passenger and did not know the driver was engaging in illegal activity and had no knowledge of the driver's intentions. He was under duress. He was forced to stay in the vehicle against his will and had no reasonable opportunity to escape. He could not attempt withdrawal. And he was a non-participant in the crime.
I'd like to ask a few things. How were you
Yeah,
headed
go
against
ahead.
your will?
We were going
Speed?
120 miles per hour at some points. Do you expect me to just jump off, crack my head against a curb, and die?
No, I mean, how did you end up on the bike in the first place?
Oh, I called him for a ride to the scrap metal factory. I didn't expect him to run from the police going up to speeds of 120 miles per hour.
Okay. I see.
It was not safe to leave the vehicle at any point. So he could
It was not safe to leave at any point. I could have died.
could not withdraw.
We're not charging him for the evading.
Sorry, were you talking to me?
Yes.
No,
Or Tom Graves.
I heard him. All right. Anything else? I think I got it.
That's it.
All right. Give me 1 minute. I just want to look at something, and then I'll give my ruling. All right. Bangs gavel. Court is in recess.
What do you think?
I think it's fine. I think we did pretty. So the only question was whether or not. I think you were pretty lenient. You could have
No.
probably charged him with attempted evading
Would you
because he
like
did
ice
try to
cream, sir?
evade there in the mic. But
Sorry?
Would you like ice cream?
we may not have had enough for that
Oh,
one, so I think it's
sure.
fine.
I'd love some ice cream.
There you go.
Thank you
Chocolate.
very much.
I completely
You're
forgot
great.
we have lunch break.
Thank you.
If he never got
know,
back on
some
the
say
bike,
I'm the
we couldn't
best
have charged him
lawyer.
with GTA or receiving stolen property. But because he did, we can do that.
Who is the
Say
judge,
you're
by the way? I've
best
never
lawyer.
seen him.
Apparently, he was hired on yesterday, I believe.
Are no match.
Oh.
I believe there was 2 or 3 judges
I
hired on
think
within the
they'll-
past couple
he'll
days.
probably be like, yeah, he didn't do GTA, but he maybe did resisting.
I mean, I
Let's
don't
put
even
all the respect
understand
as
how it would be
not another
GTA
half
if I
dollar.
wasn't the one driving or in possession of the bike originally.
Yeah, they would have to prove basically that you
I had a case with him yesterday, he
assisted
seems
in
pretty good.
stealing the vehicle.
Boom! Bangs gavel.
PD
Bang, bang,
to
bang.
yes,
All
office.
right. Court is now back in session. All right.
Others have already been
I'm
right. Give me
gonna
a second.
find the accused here guilty of 1 count of resisting arrest. I'm gonna add on the charge of 1 count of attempted evading because you tried to flee from the police at the scene, as the officers have seen and testified. But I am going to find you not guilty of 1 count of grand theft auto. The officers never witnessed you take a vehicle without consent of the owner. You were under the impression, I believe, that this was your friend's bike, and you couldn't have knowingly grand theft autoed your friend's bike because you know, that's my rule in there.
That's
All right, sounds
True,
good. Yeah, he
but
bought
doesn't
it from
require
this guy, Daryl.
knowing.
Yeah,
some
I don't really care who we bought
Latino
for.
descent guy.
Court is over. I hope you
Doesn't
guys
require knowing.
understand.
Okie
You want to talk to me about my
Uh,
ruling afterwards? You can come over here and we can talk.
Let me check.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Can he be sent from here, or do we have to go back to the cells?
I always prefer if you go back to the cells. Do not give him time served for inside the courtroom. Just give him time served for when he was in the cells under police custody. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Anybody got any questions?
So yeah, I had one quick one.
All right, let's hear. it.
Obviously, we didn't see him. Obviously, you gave your ruling on the Grand Theft Auto. Would
Yeah.
it not be like more appropriate then, because he did get on the bike? Would it not be more appropriate for receiving stolen property?
I'm not gonna recharge him. I was looking through the charges to find. Yeah.
I'm just like getting clarification
Let me read it.
on that.
Possesses or sells stolen property which has been reported stolen. I would say that he was in possession of probably stolen property. It was reported stolen. I could have given him that. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I just
think-
wanted to make it 100% sure. That's all.
Yeah. Next time, if people are evading you, don't just not have that as a charge. Does that make sense? Like this guy obviously resisted arrest and tried to evade you.
Yep, that makes sense.
He never got started, so I think they were trying to give him a break in that regard. But
Yeah. Don't do that. Just charges what happened, and then if someone needs a break, the judges will handle that.
Okay,
Thank you for your time, Your Honor.
thank you, Your Honor.
thank you. for
Yep,
your
have a
time,
good one.
Appreciate it.
So, let's see.
All right, I'm gonna need you to put your hands up for me. Turn around and face away from me, please.
Someone asked for help in the cells as well, so I'm gonna head down there. Let's see.
And we're gonna be walking back to the cells.
You know your way this time?
I know my way.
I got you.
Thank you.
Should it have been? Let me think about that. I was told we were supposed to be charging GTA.
If you're speaking, I can't hear you.
All right, come over here, Graves.
You okay?
Why is there 2 benches?
Hello.
Hello. Let's see. Let me see. Tanks of vehicle. Oh.
Okay, so what charges do you have for him so far?
Only charges
Hit
he have
10-4
right
from Red
now
River.
is receiving stolen property,
15-4?
failure to maintain lane.
Oh, hello.
Driving
You
while
must be my ADA
intoxicated,
that
and
sits there in the chamber
unlawful
hearing.
possession of a firearm.
All right, so this over there
So this was
is
from
Miss
before
Miller.
when he
She's
was in
currently
the
talking
ICU,
to her
Okay.
legal
So
representation.
that, on top of the fact that he has
Okay.
We had
weapons,
911
he
call
was
about
found
an
with
individual
weapons trafficking.
Okay.
chasing people at the mall slash hotel with a
Police have
machete.
weapons trafficking with possession of an illegal weapon.
Upon my arrival,
Yes.
I was greeted by
so
multiple
weapons trafficking
individuals
doesn't
saying,
count for the kind of weapons. So
"Officer,
you could have
officer,
5 pistols, it would still be
you're
weapons
looking for
trafficking.
somebody
The
in a
possession
white
of
top,
higher,
orange chair,
tier
and
weaponry as well
ponytails,"
is the
fitting the
possession of illegal
description
weapons.
of the lady that's
Okay.
currently in
Let me
custody
know when you're ready,
perfectly.
and then we'll go over all the weapons he has.
While I was scanning through the food court level, I
am
was yelled at
He
by
had
multiple
a hunting
individuals
rifle.
again. She is down at the garage. So I ran down to the garage, service weapon in hand, found her, told her to stop,
Two is no contest. That is, I don't take
detained her, put her into cuffs, talked to 3
If you're moving into
people
weapons trafficking, just make sure
at the garage level.
take away the
One
unlawful
of
possession.
them, an off-duty trooper.
Possession.
They all
Make
pointed
sure you're
out,
also
yes,
acting on
that
what we
is the
added
individual with the
earlier,
machete.
which
While I'd
was,
had her detained, I
aggravated
did an
theft
over-the-close
and
pat down,
damage.
pulled the
Damn
machete
blasted.
from
You
her.
should sue him for that civilly too.
She got
Thinking about
identified by 3 individuals.
Yeah,
That
party.
she is the one
Oh my
Actually, can I if he's already
that
been
she
charged
was the
for
one
it?
chasing people with the machete. At first, I wanted to go with assault. Her legal representation already pointed out if there were no injuries, and I asked multiple times because we had units up at the clubs,
Well,
talking
so
to people with
take away the unlawful possession
the
of a
hospital
firearm. That
staff.
was in the original charge.
There apparently are no injuries or nobody's telling me about
He
it,
had a
so
firearm that
I
was registered to him, but did
so
not
far
have-
gone down
If
to
we're
2
bumping up
times
to weapons
of
trafficking, we have to
harassment.
remove that because that is stacking. So take out unlawful, add
Okay.
weapons
Harassment's
trafficking, and
worse
then
than
add
assault,
possession
so
of
that's
an
felony.
of illegal
And it's
weaponry.
kind of
So you can stack
Well,
it when
harassment-
it comes to like.
I think it's more
class
intended
2 or
for
class
like
3
persistent things
with
rather
weapons
than for
trafficking, but
a
not
single incident.
unlawful possession and
Okay,
weapons.
what is something that we can do then? People
The
chasing
possession of
after
illegal
other
weapon is a charge
individuals or
based on the
civilians
kind of
Attempted
weapon.
assault
with
for each
Weapons
one.
trafficking is a charge based on the amount of weapons.
attempted assault.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright, so
Was she just like brandishing it, or what was she doing exactly? Was she trying to hit them?
She apparently was chasing after with a machete in hand, chasing after people at the mall.
It's also
Yeah,
a
that's
nice one to
attempted
use
assault for each
for
instance of that.
negotiation, too, if you don't want to deal with
So
court.
just
Wanna
people
get in
telling you
easily, the
is
lawyer might just
not
be able to
PC,
say,
but with her
"Hey,
having the
for
weapon
this
as well,
illegal
then
weapon,
that's
it's
PC.
only $1,600. We say, yeah, whatever. Who cares?
All right, so this is
weapons trafficking
ADA
is the
Liz.
budget
I forgot your last name. Sorry, I
Ajak.
with that.
it was
Hello.
we met.
So we just talked this over while you were talking to Ms. Mullen. We're changing to 2 times attempted assault.
2 times attempted assault.
Yes.
Given that there were no injuries, but at least 2 people pointed out that they were chased by Ms. Mullins.
All right. Cool. All right. So current list of
Okay,
charges that I have
well, I
for him right
appreciate
now
that. I
is
think
receiving stolen
she's
property,
dead set on
weapons
her
traffic,
plate.
possession of illegal weaponry, failure to maintain
If
lane.
she's wanting to fight this, you can take the plate yourself,
Uh,
obviously, but
gotcha.
we might want to see if a judge is around.
There is one available, I believe. Let me see.
Okay, that's something that we can do.
Yes, there's one
Run that
available.
through one more time. Sorry, I was writing
Let's see.
the search warrant.
Cassian, are you available for a bench show?
I'll let her know charges real quick.
He hasn't turned back on his radio since the last one.
Oh, great.
Let's see. Do I have his number? Harry, do you have Cassian's number?
Apparently he hit a parked police car.
Yeah.
Man, I would call that malicious intent, but
Okay, don't forget criminal damage.
It's on his profile. It's
Is it? Alright.
all 5s and 1 7 at the end.
His criminal damage is.
Thank you, Liz, by the way.
Him
Yeah.
wrecking my
Sorry,
stuff.
Sorry, hold on. Liz,
we were told to charge
Other than that, everything else
GTA
is
rather
good.
than receiving stolen property. At least that's what I heard from PD Command. But if that's not the case now,
I understand.
Your
Yeah,
base
no,
is
you did
your
everything right,
base,
and
Right.
I agree with it. Our mistake.
Okay, yeah,
we learned.
the idea is
Thank
just
you.
trying to get in contact
So
with
I'm
the judge.
editing
Yeah,
your messages right
sorry.
now. Those are good. Go ahead.
She is much more amenable
Do
to
whatever you need to do with
attempted
him,
assault.
and then afterwards don't
Is willing to
right
plead
back
guilty,
to it.
but so what kind of deal can we muster up?
Alright, I'm gonna-
So, what type of deal we can
photos,
muster up?
serial
Is she's
numbers in
pleading guilty?
here.
Yeah, I mean, if she pleads guilty, what kind of deal can we muster up?
Yeah, I got a.
Oh, she
list
pleads
from the
guilty.
guys.
I'll
I'll
drop
hours.
it to
Alright, catch you guys
1
later.
times attempted assault.
Bye.
All right,
we're not supposed to drop charges. We can drop time though. So yeah, we'll be able to drop that to
Yeah,
You say
okay.
it's
In
fair
that case, we.
10
Yeah,
months.
in that case, we drop it to half, and the time that's already down here, she's gonna go up for 5 months
All right,
rather than
cool.
20.
Cool. All right.
I'm not here right now.
Cool.
Please leave a message after the beep.
Yeah, if the charges are right, you shouldn't drop them. You can,
Okay.
in some instances, you can lower them. So, for instance, if someone has,
for anything? It's up to you.
there was someone asking for a bench trial, but now they're wanting to plead guilty.
Are they? So they don't want to judge you? You sure?
I believe
All right,
so.
Liz and Adler.
I would
or
ask
please?
again.
Okay, so your
she's
legal
clean now, because
representation
it-
informed you of what the deal is going to be? All right, so that means obviously the machete stays with us because it was used and identified that you chased people with it. So we're sticking to 2 counts of attempted assault. This is, normally this would mean 20 months up in Bolingbroke State Penitentiary. Given your plea deal, we're cutting the time in half, and given the time that you've been down here, you're just going to be up there for 5 months. All right, and before I send you up, let me hand you back your state ID here, because I'm almost holding on to that. And you got that back? All right, so that's just for the paperwork. What's your plea?
What's the word? So your options are guilty, not guilty, or no contest.
Guilty.
All right, ma'am. In that case, I'll let the DSC know that you're coming for 5 months, okay?
Trace, I have a question.
All right, we would not be needing a trial. Let's see.
All right, I hope
You do not need one.
making better
Yes.
choices in the future, ma'am.
All right.
What were you saying? Why are you saying no sunglasses person?
All right, DSC is here to come take care of you, all right?
Okay.
All right.
All right, I appreciate both of you.
Yep. Doing the
Good
job.
work with you. Let's see.
Yeah, always a pleasure to be able to work with you, even you had something else to deal with beforehand.
Yep. So from what I've heard from at least from the different PD command, they don't want you dropping charges. They want you, generally lowering charges at most. Because if the charges are right, you should push the charges.
Okay.
So for GTA, if they plead guilty, you can lower down to receiving stolen property if you want to do that.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't. This might have been by hand shift hand over where I wasn't present.
Yeah, there wasn't too much we could lower it down to in this instance, though. So
Yeah, that's fair. All right. Yeah. Once again, thank you to both of you. Are you staying down here, or because if not, would you be willing to let the gentleman back out so I can
Oh,
stay
yeah,
down
let
here
him
and do
out.
the paperwork?
let me see.
All right. Have a good one.
You as well, sir. Thank you again.
In case you don't remember, Liz, I'm Montana.
You want out front or here?
Out front if possible.
All right, out front this. Okay. Yeah, I remember you. Nice to see you again.
Yeah, good to see you. I might have I mean, since you're an ADA and I have you cornered here,
Go ahead.
You're the one who brought up suspended sentences to me. How do you feel about that for a first-time offender who was a failure to ID and a failure to obey?
I mean, those are misdemeanors. Is there a reason why suspended sentences are almost always for felonies?
I just don't think he wants a record.
Let me try and talk with a judge about that, because I'm not sure that I have the authority to do that, but a judge would.
All right. Yeah, just let me know.
Who's the person?
Kurt Withers.
Kurt Withers?
Yeah.
Alright.
Kurt with a K.
Alright, I'll call you in a little bit. Oh, okay. Almost bad about that. Let me see.